senior di rumah senior gue yang dekat UI Ram. Ini udah punya rumah.
Quite the unspoken side of the internet, but maybe you already heard of this before. But let's have some fun time discussing about internet today. So as has been introduced, I am Ellen Kusuma. I am part of the organizing committee of Indonesia Youth IGF, or Indonesia Youth Internet Governance Forum. So what do we do in this Internet Governance Forum? We discuss on how actually the internet should be governed. And youth is part of the biggest internet users right now. But is there any actually youth that has the position of being the decision maker on the internet governance? We haven't seen that yet. So we want to we invite you. Let's have more discussion or talk about the Internet Governance Forum, because it's important for us, especially us that is youth that has been using internet more and more and more in our daily life. Sometimes we cannot even separate our internet life or our online life to our offline life. So that's why we are going to talk about internet today. If you have questions, please raise your hands and so on, but we are going to have some fun time. Can I ask the committee to put on my presentation?
Of course.
Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I'm not in a hurry. It's okay. Since we are waiting, I'm going to ask some questions to you guys. Okay. How is everyone coping with the quarantine life? Is everyone doing great?
Yeah, we learned so many things, I guess.
Well, it's okay. So many things. It's okay. Okay. And anyone wants to share some maybe not hardship, but kind of like mind-blowing situation that you have on the self-quarantine day? Is there any
mind-blowing situations?
Yeah, maybe I'll start with myself. I start with myself. The mind-blowing situation that I have is that I am like, no, not I am. In this quarantine days, I have been going to meeting for like, I think 12 hours a day. There is a day that I have like meeting for 12 hours. So it was like, because before, when you can go outside and have a meeting face to face, there is time that you can enjoy yourself before the meeting, like when you are going from one place to the other place to meet to have the meeting, right? But now, because it's online, like I have yesterday probably I have 2 meetings almost at the same time, so I have 2 headsets put on, and I like my left ear is in this one meeting and the other is in the other meeting, so I was like 2 meetings at the same time. So it's quite mind-blowing situation for me. What about you guys? Is there anything that you experienced on this quarantine day?
Yes, I think.
Share?
Yeah, I think it's we agree to this. I think we have more video conference than the last 10 years maybe.
Yeah.
because we suddenly buy like webcam and headset and microphone to do video conference. So I think that's mind blowing from the sales point of view. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. Webcam price is skyrocketing because like 720p webcam is like under 1 million rupees. So yeah, that's mind blowing for me.
But it is good investment, right? Because you now have the device to do some podcast or to do some video recording. Then you can make some content, maybe if
But
you are into that thing.
well, actually, I don't buy the webcam. I just use my phones as a webcam.
Yeah.
There's work around it. So I don't want to cater to like price hike because of the pandemic, and I want to buy like 1 million rupiahs of webcam worth of price. So I I seek to the forum how to use your phone as a webcam. So I've paid zero money on webcam.
Oh, nice. But now you don't invest to the device, but you have the knowledge or the skill to do it right now, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
positive impact. Okay. Since it's already on, everyone can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm going to start my presentation, the unspoken side of the internet. Hello, I'm Alan Kusuma once again. I'm part of the youth IGF, but you may also find me on SafNet or Southeast Asia Freedom of Expression Network because I'm a member of the SafNet organization, and I am actually chief, not chief, head of the subdivision of DART or digital at risk. So yeah, we are going to talk some topic on at risk, not at risk, risky situation on the digital world or internet also. Next. Okay, I am going to ask you. I hope you want to answer this. But what is internet? Is anyone wants to explain internet from your point of view?
Well, internet is a collection of small networks
Mm-hmm.
from my perspective. So
Collection of small networks. Okay.
yeah, they're connected to each other, and then it's global. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the definition of internet.
Okay. Anyone else wants to define or like share your definition of internet?
I think internet is my daily needs. So every day I need internet.
Every day on daily needs. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Some other participant is raising hands. Can you, Dick Narendra?
Yes.
What is internet for you?
Okay, interconnected network. Yeah, because it connects everyone, every places, or everything.
So excited already.
Yeah, powered by satellite, communication satellite.
You guys are quite knowledgeable on the internet side, on the nerdy side of the internet, right? Okay, is there anyone wants to try? Is there anyone wants to share about internet again? Ishiraki Shirega?
Okay, for me, internet is alive because nowadays we communicate more using internet. Even though there's no COVID-19, internet is still useful for us.
Okay, you're welcome. So Novi Mulyono in our chat said that internet is daily consumption besides eating and drinking. I quite agree with that. Anyone else wants to try to, or not wants to try, but wants to share about your definition of internet? No one else? No, it's okay. Next, okay. So actually, if you want to know about internet, you guys can watch it on the YouTube. This is the video that I recommend you watch to be more to understand more on the internet or how internet works. Or maybe we can watch it later when we are done with this presentation because it's 5 minutes long. Next. I have this statement. Internet cannot be separated from digital technology. Do you agree with this statement or not? If you
Yes.
are agree with this statement, please raise your hand on the Zoom. Use
You
the
have to
Zoom
raise.
feature to raise your hand
Okay.
if you are agree with this statement.
Where's my raise hand icon?
Not many raising hand. Do you agree with this statement? Hey, not yet. Okay. Is anyone agree with this? Or okay, I should change the statement. If you are disagreeing with this statement, please raise your hand. Disagree, raise your hand.
What? What's
If you disagree, raise your hand.
Digital technologies. Digital technology.
Ya kan mereka satu paket gitu nggak sih?
Iya.
Paket.
Yeah. I thought.
Please have discussion in English. What?
What?
We are on Britzone. You cannot use Indonesia. Anyone disagreeing? Please raise your hand. If you are disagreeing, please raise your hand. I don't see anyone.
I can.
Oh, Indra. Indra, you are disagreeing with this statement.
Right? And icon.
Can you explain? Can you elaborate your opinion?
No. I agree, not disagree.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you should down your hand. How do you say it? Down your hand?
Lower your hand.
Lower your hand. Thank you.
Okay.
So I think everyone agree with this statement, right? Okay. Because internet, you cannot use internet without using some of the digital technology. Like you cannot use internet without your phone or without your laptop or without your router or without anything that is part of digital technology. So we can agree with this statement, right? Next question. Which part of your life that hasn't been connected to the internet? Which part of your life hasn't been connected to the internet? Anyone wants to share? Because for me, I think every part of my life is pretty much connected to the internet. Is there any one of you guys that have part of your life that is not connected to the internet?
I think yes.
Okay, before you're speaking, please introduce yourself. I should tell this beforehand, but I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah.
I forget.
Okay. Okay.
Excited.
Okay. My name is Asto.
Hi, Asko.
Yeah, I'm from Bekasi.
Oh,
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah, far away with a jetpack. Anyway, I think cooking and my grocery, I still do it manually, not online. So I'm not doing grocery over the internet. And also part of my private life or social life, because I don't have social media, so
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
being connected to the internet.
Welcome to life without.
But you are using WhatsApp, right?
Yeah,
Or some chatting apps.
but for me,
So
WhatsApp
it's
is
part
like,
of your social life.
yeah, but no. For me, WhatsApp, like real time chat, is not like social media. I mean, I define social media as like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and everything else. But like real time chat, I think that is not social media. So
Okay. So, but But although WhatsApp is not part of the social media, it's a chatting apps that could
Yeah.
also be part of social media actually.
Yeah, you
But
could
it
say
is
that.
but it is used to communicate so you can have social life. Is it not?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to
So
say that, yeah. But
but it
for
is
me,
kinda connected to the internet,
yep,
right?
yep.
Your social life. Okay. Is there any the grocery part is interesting because me too. I don't usually use the maybe like Go Mart or delivery mart option. So yeah, it's interesting. But more and more our daily life is connected to the internet.
Yeah, true.
Is there anyone wants to share about this statement? Any other person maybe?
Me.
Yeah, please, Dani.
Okay, my name is Danny. I think
Hi, Dani.
um I think one thing that I
Um,
see is like the old days, like old school ways that your our religion religious ritual, like go to church or go to mosque or have a five time pray. Like you cannot transform it into digital things, right? You still have to connect with
uh, I
basic
think
ritual.
your sound is not clear, man.
Yeah, Dani, I think you need to
We
get
cannot hear you well.
to be closer to the microphone.
Hi, finally
Hi.
I'm joined with Sunday. Okay. So I think one thing that I do still in the old ways is that religious ritual, like for example, because I'm Muslim, so like have time praying, or if you're a Christian, you still go to church correctly. So you didn't go. I mean, you didn't change your habit into like something digital. For example, like
Oh,
having yeah, that's my point.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for sharing. Uh, anyone maybe wants to share about this statement? I think Mel is more chill. The male member of the Britain is more chatty than the woman's, right? Where
really?
is my
Oh, because we are
woman?
jump blowers. Jump blowers.
It's true. It's true.
Pandemic, there's just two chances of people
Miss,
dying. First, because they are dying because of COVID, or two, because they are lonely. So there's just two deaths in this pandemic. So
No,
Not
Okay.
true.
it's not like
Not
that.
true.
No,
Not true.
not true.
hopefully not true,
Not
yeah.
true.
Not true.
Not true at all.
Shut up, Danny. Shut up.
You cannot
by the way,
generalize people, okay?
Miss
So
Damietta wants to speak about it.
is there any my female companion that wants to add on this statement or this question?
Damietta just raised her hand.
Who? Oh, Davieta, please.
Yes, Damietta.
Oh, hola. Hi
Hola.
everyone.
Hi.
Hello, Ma.
So okay, whatever you want to call. So basically, for me, internet has affected like every part of my life. Actually, even from romantic side, and then also for education, of course, and even nowadays, like you can find everything from internet, right? So just like what Danny said, I mean, even for religion, you can attend a mass without going to the church, and then we can watch. For example, for the Muslims, we can watch the Eid Salah while from the Makkah itself, and then what else? Yeah, I mean, like yeah, it has affected. I mean, like every part of our life actually. I mean, it's I don't think there is any part that hasn't been touched by internet. I think like every part has been touched by internet, right? but it goes to us again. I mean, like whether we want to use it or not. Just like Astro. I mean, Astro, you don't want to use it. You don't use it to do the groceries, right? You
Yeah,
chose not to. But I
yeah,
think like many other people, they chose to use it because it's more convenient or it's easier. So yeah, thank you, internet.
yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
internet. Okay, so every part of Damieta's life is connected to the internet, pretty much, right? Okay. Anyone, any other wants to share? If not, then we can continue to the next slide. Let's play some game, okay? Hey, please don't click on it. Don't click on it. Yeah. Let's play some game. I have 5 questions. If you have your video on, please raise your hand.
Okay.
Raise
So
your hand.
Oh,
let's play the never
so
have I ever in the internet.
man, I was chatting. Anyway.
Only 5. Only 5 fingers. You don't need to raise hand.
Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever. Put a finger down. Put a finger down if you have been mocked or teased online and it made you uncomfortable.
Down.
So is everyone down?
If you've
Yes.
been mocked or teased online, okay,
And
never.
Never.
I don't
Okay.
have social media, so it
But
doesn't bother.
online
I don't
doesn't
give a
mean
shit.
social media. But we need to understand that online doesn't only mean social media. If you are connected to the internet, then it's online. If you're using WhatsApp and then some people in the WhatsApp or in the group
Oh,
WhatsApp has
oh, what's
mocked you or
okay?
teased you online, it made you uncomfortable, you need to put a finger down.
Okay, okay. I'm. Can you see this? Yeah.
Okay. So who doesn't have a finger down?
Okay.
Who doesn't have a finger down? Please raise your hand on the Zoom feature so I can see you and I can ask question to you.
Me.
Okay, Damieta, you haven't been mocked or teased online?
Yeah, I think
No, never.
Never.
I have good friends.
You have no friends. Oh, okay.
No, for me, yeah, I've got good friends, and I always limit myself. I always limit myself to a small circle of friends. So I'm sure that people are around me. They are nice and they are really supportive. So that's why I've never had this kind of thing. So yeah, I have a very circle of friends. So a very small circle of friends. That's why.
Okay. Small circle that always made you comfortable.
Ellen, we cannot
Like
hear
that.
your voice.
Small circle that make you always
Ellen,
comfortable.
your
Yeah.
voice gone.
We can hear Ellen's voice. I
You
think.
cannot hear me?
okay.
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Demi, where your
Okay.
mouse unseen?
Yeah?
Where your face not unseen? All the face. Demi.
Who?
No,
Ah,
Who's that? Who's that?
I just have one slide down, so I think like that.
Okay.
oh, your face is on your camera.
And then there is
Wait.
Hmm.
yeah. Okay. Dick also has
Has a-
raised his hand.
Can put the finger down.
You want to say something?
Okay,
Me and my dirty
people
mind.
have never mocked me in social media, but if they mock me in direct form without any media.
That's even worse.
Is it? But probably being face to face and being mock or teased face to face
Yeah, face to face.
actually put no harms. Maybe put no harms. But so
Yes.
you don't have any like being mocked or teased by your friend in the WhatsApp or in the maybe dating apps or maybe
No.
Other
Dating
chatting
apps?
apps?
Yep.
Never? Okay.
Never by social media or chatting app.
Never by social media.
Yeah.
Okay. But okay. Next question maybe. Put a finger down if you have posted something online but taken wrongly by strangers.
Yes.
One down.
If you
Here
have
you go.
posted something online but taken wrongly by strangers.
Yeah. So maybe you like commented
Strangers.
something.
Strangers or
Strangers.
oh, never then.
Like you posted
Never.
something or commented something, and then some people reacted differently.
Strangers
Then
or strangers or
Yeah.
someone you know.
Oh yeah.
Strangers. So no for
Like-
me.
like you mean posting a joke, but then the other guys doesn't understand it because they don't know you, so they like, no, this is wrong, or maybe I don't agree with you because blah blah blah. No, never.
Never.
Ever. Okay. Maybe another question. Next. Put a finger down if you have your photo posted online without your permission first.
What kind of photos?
Is
Any photos that
Never.
maybe your friend take a photo of you and then posted it without telling you first, hey, I'm going to post your photo. They never said that to you.
Yeah. Like group photos.
Group photos, yours,
Yeah.
only you in the photos, anything.
Oh, that's weird. Only me.
Oh, okay. If only me, then it's weird, man.
Yeah.
Any photo.
So weird, man.
Like maybe
You don't have anybody in your life.
like maybe you are sleeping and then they take a picture
Oh.
of you
Yeah.
to get some job.
Are you
and then posted
human?
it. Okay. Next
Okay.
question. Put a finger down if you have left social media platform because it is toxic and move on to other social media platforms.
Put a finger down. I think I should put my finger down.
Like maybe you left Facebook because, oh my God, it's all people there and they are talking about election every day and spreading hoaxes. So I'm shutting down my Facebook. I move on to TikTok. Is there any? Okay, next question. Put a finger down if you have
Oh.
been sexualized online.
Sexualized online.
Yeah.
what do you mean by
Like maybe they look at your photo and then, oh, you look sexy.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
From
ooh,
whom?
on your shirt.
From whom? From your friends? From your I don't know,
Everyone.
significant others, or maybe?
Everyone.
Okay. I'm putting my finger down.
So, is there anyone without fingers left? I think you should have your fingers still, but I mean without your fingers up. Who has all 5 fingers down?
No one?
All fingers down? All fingers down? No one?
No.
One
still have
fingers
two.
down?
one fingers down?
Not
One
one fingers
finger
down.
One fingers up?
One finger left.
Only one fingers up?
Yeah.
Many.
Many?
Ya, Asto,
Harga apa itu?
I'm sorry.
Dani.
I'm active in the social media.
So Novi has all fingers down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. You wanna share something? It's okay if you don't want to, but if you want to share something, please
followers
do.
on IG.
I'll write on the chat.
You write on the chat. Okay. So
Ishiraki.
I'm Ishiraki has 5 fingers up or 5 fingers down.
Raki.
Down.
5 fingers down. Do you want to share something with us?
Jadi dia tuh pernah di sexually online. I think
Please, discussion English only.
Ram.
Ram, we can hear
English
your
zone
voice.
community.
Ram, we can hear your voice.
Ram and
Please,
Ram and Dani.
Please, it's not me, it's Danny.
I'm sorry. I think he muted. No, he didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay. Actually, we do have quite many people here, but I'm not sure which is how many fingers do you have left. Do you mind put on your result on the chat, the Zoom group chat?
1 fingers. Oh no, finger. I mean.
1 finger up. Who have the 5 fingers down? I know Novi. I know Ishiraki.
Yeah.
Okay. Please put your result on the chat session. Or not chat sessions, chat feature.
Khairul Anwar is 5 finger down.
Is there anyone still have 5 fingers up?
Five fingers up.
I think everyone has at least 1 finger down, right? Is there any that still have 5 fingers up? Okay, so basically these 5 questions actually on the safety level that we have, or maybe on the safety experience in the internet that we have. So if you have 5 fingers down, you are probably not quite feeling safe on the internet or in the internet. So this is just for fun. So maybe we can go to the next slide. It's all fun and game, right? Next. Please play video 1. Oh, there is no sound.
Ram.
But Ram, we have the sound before, but we are not now. Can you replace
Please
it?
unmute your computer, Ram. Ram.
Sorry, guys.
I'm a savage. Classic, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage.
Anyone understand what happened in that video?
No, not a thing.
Change.
I think he's imitating some of the famous faces like Taylor Swift, David Dobrik, and just the names that I remember.
Yeah.
I think he is doing some impersonate.
Impersonate someone?
Who is talking?
Ishiraki, I think.
Where is Ishiraki? I cannot find you.
I can.
He's a guy with headphone.
I'm the guy with the headphone.
Yeah.
We are all the guys with headphones.
Yeah.
podcaster.
Boris.
Make a podcast.
But
Yeah.
your own mom.
Maybe you can help your dad to create a podcast because
Okay.
you have the devices.
Can we replay it one more time?
Of course.
I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid, what's happening?
Dangerous app.
I'm a savage.
Smart mirror.
So actually, he just emulated a situation. Maybe in the future we can do this or not, I don't know. But the situation is, he can change his face when he slides his finger. Then his face, his own face, is changing based on the selection on the mirror. So changing face, right? Next video.
Oh.
Oh, I know what this is.
Okay. Do you understand what happened in the second video?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't
You're
know.
using the, what is it? What do you call it?
Deep fake?
Deepfake.
The deep fake, right?
What is deep
Yeah.
fake?
I mean, impersonating people faces. I mean, you could put your own face on someone else famous faces.
Because the person
Yeah, I think that
selfie
is deep
photo
fake.
or photo in Google already have
With the help of artificial intelligence.
Okay. Before you are speaking, please introduce yourself because I'm not sure who is speaking, and I cannot interact with you guys. So please try to introduce yourself before you are talking. Okay.
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 But you are correct. It is deepfake. Next slide. So I'm too lazy to find the definition. The definition that is sound more verified from like journal or something. So you can use. I just use the Wikipedia. It's a synthetic media. Means there is two media that is then joined together to become a synthetic media using existing image or video and then change to someone else likeness. Like that person in the first video, right? He changed his face to the other person. He uses famous person. And the second video, actually one person is emulating two famous person. He became Thor and he became the Iron Man. But actually it's a person that we don't know his face is, his real face is. And this is doesn't use like manual labor or something. You don't use Photoshop, you don't use After Image, but you use a digital technology that is using the machine learning and artificial intelligence to do it. So you don't do like erase something from the video by yourself. It's not a manual labor. It's a machine learning and artificial intelligence used to manipulate or generate visual and audio content with a high potential to deceive. So it's pretty fun, right? Next.
Depends.
Depends.
Until it's not.
Yeah.
Right? Next.
Until it's not. Yeah.
So this is an example
Okay.
of what deepfake is being used that can actually harm a person.
Yeah.
So deepfake porn is actually has been around for like maybe 3-4 years. And then the harm is the famous people, the celebrities, has their faces put on some pornographic videos that is totally not them, but then their picture or their face or their image is being used and sexualized into a pornographic videos. So this harm the celebrities, right? But think of it, if this happened to somebody that is not a celebrity at all. The celebrity maybe has the power to fight the perpetrators in the court, or bring it to the court, or bring justice to it, or bring certain attention to it, so the public can the public can get enraged and then sue the perpetrators, right? But what if this happened to people that doesn't have the power? It is uglier than that. It could happen to anyone of us. If you have your photo online, ever online, then your photo can be used to make a deep fake. Or maybe worse, deep fake, but porn, right? So it's an ugly truth. Next. I think you guys can get what I mean in this section. It makes our life easier. Next. First video, please. This one has no audio, so don't worry.
Oh God.
So, okay. Anyone wants to tell us, to all of us, what is the first video? What happened in the first video?
Should I introduce myself again?
Yeah, of course.
Every time you speak, you have to introduce yourself.
Asto speaking, like that.
Okay. I think I don't know what this guy is. Her child maybe wants to buy something online and want to authenticate the payment system by using facial recognition. So yeah, so his mother is like, WTF? So yeah, that's it. Turn the face away, the mother. So
the facial recognition cannot recognize her face.
Yeah.
And then the payment cannot be authenticated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can go to the second video.
The previous video, many fans are curious about how face scan payment works. Okay, I will show you in detail today. For example, I take a photo of passing, self-checkout, or choose face scan payment. Wait, it requires you to enter a code in case it detects the face of people around you. Okay, done. Where did I deduct my passing money? We have an app called Alipay. It's made by Alibaba. I can view my payments records here. Here it is, 2.3 RMB. 2.3 is about 32 cents. What's more interesting is that I didn't save money on Alipay, but paid with Huabei, just like a credit card. You only need to repay next month.
So, anyone want to explain what happened in the second video? I think Asto want to say something, but
no. I'm not saying anything. No.
You're not saying anything. You are refraining yourself to say something.
Face say everything.
Correct.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so if no one wants to tell about the second video, I'm going to tell you. It's about the payment system in China that uses facial recognition. So they face scan your face and then the payment get authenticated. Kind of the same with the first video, right? But if you can see the video, actually it's kind of frightening, the face scan system because the man is using his mask. He is putting a mask on, but the face scan can still identify the person and then authenticated the payment, right? So it's kind of like more sophisticated situation that is actually being more ubiquitous in the real life of the Chinese people in the China mainland. Okay, next. So that uses the facial recognition, the technology that is capable of identifying or verifying a person from a digital image or a video frame from a video source. Next, I forgot to put on the source. It's from the Wikipedia also. It makes life easier until it is used not as intended. Next. So let's have a discussion. I'm going to have you break into how many people that we have now? I think it's 20, right? I think we can have 2 groups. Group 1 will be discussing. You have been using facial recognition technology every day, actually, in Indonesia. You have been doing it. Can you mention some of it? And then the second group will be discussing in what circumstances will facial recognition harm you or others. So let's have maybe 5 minutes. Do you think 5 minutes is okay? Do you want more? Do we want more time?
Yes, it's
okay. Because it's 10 people per group, right? Okay. 10 minutes. So 1 minute each person. You can have a discussion on that group, 10 minutes, and then we can get back here and then have more discussion.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon.
to summarize or sharing about what we have discussion about this topic. It is okay? Summarize or yeah. What we have discussion about. How about Miss Novi? Yeah. Discussion. How about Miss Novi? Yeah. You can tell the conductor about what we have discussed. You can
Ramdan, feedback, Ramdan.
conductor about what we have discussed. Voice, yeah. Do you hear
Your
my
voice
voice?
echoing, Ramdan.
Yeah, feedback from.
Sorry.
Your voice echoing, Ramdan.
Yeah, feedback from.
I'm later. Okay. Maybe another one.
So who is going to share the discussion from group 1? So what is the facial recognition that we have been using for our everyday life?
Asto, right?
Huh? What, me? No, Ramdan said Novi.
Actually, no, Asto cannot talk anymore because he has been talking a
Yay!
lot today. I want someone that hasn't been talking today to share about the discussion that the group 1 have.
Novi then.
Novi, please share with us what you have discussed.
I'm
Come
skip.
on.
I'm skip. I
I'm
can't tell.
skip.
I have to put the my word in good one. So I skip from this one.
Oh, skip.
No.
Maybe
Okay, Novi.
I'm not ready yet.
You are ready.
You can do it, Novi. You can do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Novi.
Go for it.
Good one is good on you. Come on.
But good on me for
I'm not going to score you, so
yeah,
it's okay. There is no wrong, there is no right.
there is no remedial test. There's no remedial test. You don't need to worry. You have FA on this one, so.
What's the question?
Allahu
So
Akbar.
No, just name the technology you use, the application.
I'm used to face recognition in my office for employee absence, and for my handphone for open the finance technology in my phone, like OVO or Traveloka, yeah. That's all. That's I can add in my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Novi, for sharing. Yeah.
We talk about many more, right, Novi, in the group.
Yeah.
He hasn't been taking notes. He hasn't been taking notes.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not focusing to hear the opinion of our in the audience at the group 1.
Okay.
Novi is being mesmerized by Asto, I think.
Okay.
Mr. Asto, please go for it.
Me again? Really?
Yeah.
So share your number, please.
Ooh, baby.
Or can we let someone other than Asto to share?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Other than Asto and Novi, thank you.
Thank you.
Other from group 1 maybe wants to share.
Yeah.
Because I still have some presentation after this, then maybe we can speed up. If not, then we are going to have overtime. So,
Anyone
from
else?
group 1.
From group 1.
I think we have Valdi, Teftia, Valdi.
Teftia.
Yes, please. Who else? Faldi, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will add from group one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sorry. We can use face recognition for security, like for example in our daily life, like in our handphone. Besides using PIN or using fingerprint, we can also use facial recognition to log into to our handphone. Other application in security in our community, like for example in office, also in office, to get into the office, sometimes you can use facial recognition. And for other security, like in to detect criminal case, to find something related to the crime. Actually, when we save photo in Google or in our iPhone, it has facial recognition also. So when you click on one image in the Google Photos, for example, they can detect your face or your other friend face, and then they will ask you, is it your face, like that. I think that's all for from our group. Maybe another can add if I miss something. Thank you.
Thank you, Faldi.
You're welcome.
Aldi, how
So-
come you look like Reza a lot?
Oh, it's a from committee.
Committee in Britzone.
Okay.
Itu ya. Chilling.
Yeah.
So, anyone else want to add from group one?
You want
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure.
So I'm going to add some on the facial recognition technology that we have used that maybe we haven't been aware of. Filter in Instagram. Anyone use that?
Oh
That
yeah.
is the result of facial recognition machine learning.
Oh yeah, filter.
Beauty mode.
Sam, you're
Beauty
millennial.
I'm sorry, I don't use Instagram. I'm
We're-
sorry.
We're millennials and we forget it.
I mean, it's not only Instagram, right? You have it on TikTok also, or maybe other social media application. Camera. You have beauty mode in the camera, right? In your
Oh, yeah.
camera
Face
application.
apps.
I don't
Face
need
apps.
it.
Face app also use facial recognition. And other thing maybe anyone still use Facebook?
Yeah.
I still.
Of course.
I still.
So in the
Why you keep
Facebook,
laughing? Facebook is
you
still.
can
I still
turn
use
on or
Friendster.
turn off the facial recognition feature because they use facial recognition technology to detect your face so they can tag your photos. If somebody if your friend is uploading your photos, they can tag you automatically.
Ooh, that's scary.
That is using the facial technology, the facial recognition technology actually. This has been going on, I think, for years. Maybe you guys, if you still have Facebook, you should check on that feature because it
Artificial
allows.
intelligence, yeah.
Yes.
I know.
AI.
Yeah, it used the artificial intelligence. Correct. So that may be some that I can add on the facial recognition technology that we use every day. So we can move on to group 2. Who wants to share from group 2?
Not group 1.
In what circumstances will facial recognition harm you or others?
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Mbak Wit.
Hi, Teh Widuri.
I'm trying to what is it? Trying to say something about that we are discussing in the second group, and it's in our group we are discussing about what kind of circumstances that might harm us or other people, or is when the facial recognitions is using to what is it impersonate person, and also for using for banking what is it banking banking or financial applications being used
Financial
or
technology.
misused. So
Fintech.
or maybe a person that related to the video about that a son or a children that using their mothers while the mother sleeping, maybe etc. like that. Okay.
Thank you, Mbak Wit.
You're welcome.
Is there any other from group 2 that wants to add on? In what other circumstances that facial recognition will harm you or others?
If you have doppelganger.
Oh, that's a nice, that is a unique situation, I guess.
Yeah, but all of us, I mean, like the science it has been proven that actually each one of us we have somewhere out there we have someone look like us, and then they look like yeah, they're almost more than 70% of the look likeness, and that is scary, right? I mean, if somewhere out there I have a doppelganger, and then my doppelganger is going to use their face to breach into my account, something like that. Or someone just look like me. I mean, sometimes if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to facial recognition, if the person has beard, like very thick beard, then actually it would be quite hard, right, to be recognized. And then if the other person has the same, almost the same facial features, then there's going to be a chance that it's going to be weak.
Thank you, Damieta, for sharing that. Yeah, I think doppelganger will be a unique situation. Also, right, your facial feature can also influence the facial recognition on how they are detecting your face, right? If you have thick beard when you do the, I don't know, the face recognition to open your handphone, and then you just shave your beard, you probably cannot use the facial recognition to get into your handphone.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, that is a quite unique situation that you tell us about. Next, is there anyone still wants to add on how facial recognition can harm us?
Maybe on hello. Okay. Okay. Maybe I wanna add
Please
something.
introduce yourself.
I'm sorry. I am Suki and I'm new participant for this discussion.
Yay!
So,
Hi, Shukri.
Hi. As I know, in most countries have no specific legislation or rule that regulate the use of facial recognition technology. Now, we already discussed that in our country, the regulation is still draft. There is no regulation is about facial recognition. I'm just thinking about when we are going to supermarket or mall. There is so many CCTV, right? CCTV installed in a public place then seek permission while collecting citizenship facial data. What do you think? What do you think about it?
You are asking me, or is that a rhetoric question?
I don't know.
Actually, rhetoric.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are okay. That's the question, right?
I just
Okay.
asked.
Okay, thank you for your question. Actually, that's correct. Some of the CCTV actually been used or have used facial recognition technology feature or case. For example, in China, they have the social system score. Have you heard about that? The social system score.
Yes, yes, I have heard of it.
So they are using the facial recognition to detect you everywhere you go or whatever activities you are doing. As long as it is in public, you are being surveilled by this you are being surveilled by all these cameras and facial recognition technology. So if you are doing something bad, they are going to have your social score lower, or they will cut your score. And if your score is very low, you cannot actually do something. For example, if your score is bad enough, you maybe cannot travel to you cannot travel outside your city. Or if your score is bad enough, you maybe cannot take a credit rumah. I don't know, home credit.
Loan.
Loans. You cannot take loans, right? Or maybe if your social credit score is very, very low, you cannot do anything at all. You are being pretty much being arrested at your home, probably. So this has been used in China for, I think they already use it for 2 years already, kind of implemented it. But yeah, so this actually pose a bigger question on our privacy, how deep or how far the government can actually take part of our privacy to actually discipline us. So, but I don't think we have used it yet in Indonesia to do this kind of disciplining the public or the society. But the other question, not the other question, some statement that you made is about the facial recognition. There is no bill on that yet or law regulating the facial recognition technology yet. But actually, yeah, there is in some other countries, not yet in Indonesia because we doesn't have the data protection policy or data protection bill legalized yet. We already have the draft. It also includes the facial recognition, the biometric. Facial recognition is part of biometric data that is regulated in the data protection bill draft. So
I guess I want to add the example from this this discussion is the film The Enemy of the State. You can show that movie for face recognition.
Sorry, can you what the kind of film?
Enemy of the State.
Of the State.
Enemy of the State.
Will Smith, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a date.
It's a date. Okay. Someone has a date this weekend already. So we already over time. Actually, can we move on to the next slide? Thank you all for the discussion that you share with us. I want to share some part of about the discussion. So the smarter and more sophisticated digital technology is, the more convenient and comfortable our life will be. But it will be at the cost of our security and safety. So maybe this can be your takeaway for today. Next
Yeah.
question. Next question. Next slide, please. Sorry. I think I'm becoming too hungry to actually operate. So this is the basic knowledge that you need to have to be safer on the internet. You need to know about privacy. What is digital privacy? What is consent? Maybe when we talk about consent, we always think about maybe the sexual harassment, about the rape or sexual violence that happening. But digital consent is also part of basic knowledge that you need to have. So please take note of this. I have given you keywords to learn about privacy and consent. You can learn more by Googling it. Next, I'm going to give you some tips on how to be safe on the internet. The Pikachu will say it. No. So the first tip is ask yourself, what is my level of being comfortable and what is my level of being safe? And you need to ask this in the context of the what you going to share on the internet. Like you need to ask this every time when you are going to post something on the internet, whether it's in the public space of social media or whether it's in the limited space like maybe chatting apps. Okay, you need to ask this before you uploading something, because it is going to change as the time goes on. Maybe when you are younger, you are more freely when you upload something. You can like upload yourself in a promiscuous situation. But now that you are older, you know better that you are not safe sharing something on the internet like that anymore. So please keep asking these two questions to yourself every time you are going to upload something. Google your name and phone number. Please do it.
I'm not gonna do that now.
Do it. If you find something that is actually is
Wait,
part
what?
of your personal data, then try to remove it if it is within your control. Okay. And then check the privacy and security setting on every digital account that you have, including email, social media, other mobile apps that you use.
Okay.
And then the others activate 2FA or two-factor authentication, or some others say two-steps verification, or MFA or multi-factor authentication. Please activate these on every digital account that has the feature. Also, turn off your facial recognition setting
Okay.
if you
Oh,
can.
my number is on Google.
Wow, surprising, right?
Wow. I don't have
This
yet.
must be changed.
So
Did not
Novi,
match. Mine is did
Novi,
not match, so I'm
Yeah.
safe, yeah.
Yeah.
if Asto doesn't want to give you his number, just Google it.
Okay.
It's on the
Mine
internet.
is did not match, so I'm safe.
No worry.
Please be safer. Do these tips so it can help you.
Oh,
Now I think I'm not sure. MC, do we have the Q&A session?
Yes, we open 2 or 3 questions. If you wonder something about this topic, if you want to ask Miss Ellen about something, we only open 2 or 3. So please, guys, if you have question, just throw it out.
You have any questions?
Do you have any questions to the conductor?
Come on, guys.
It's fine if you don't ask questions. Please share the material later on. Please ask the committee to give you the presentation. So I think there is no question. I'm going to count until 3. If there is no question, then we are going to move on to next slide. 1, 2. Okay.
May I?
Someone raised.
Indra just raised his hand.
I think someone also said something on the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cairo.
Which first?
Indra, you could go first.
Okay. My name is Indra, everyone.
Hi, Indra.
Hello, Indra.
And I have a question about the current security that we have in Indonesia country. That as we know that we have some layers of security like facial recognition, password, fingerprint, and so on. So, and my question is, what do you think about the most safest for us between those of the security? Is it a password, face recognition, or fingerprint, or if there's something that you can add for us for adding our safety, it's okay.
Oh, okay. So you are asking which is safer? Is it PIN or password or facial recognition or fingerprint?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So actually, the more labor that you have to do, it is safer. Let's say the facial recognition. We have seen the example how it is not safe at all. Like the first video that I show you that Asto has explained the video when the mother has the facial recognition to authenticate the finance or the payment, and then her son is using it to authenticate his belanjaan apa sih?
Shopping.
His shopping list maybe or something. Sorry, I'm being quite blank right now. Yeah, you if the son has used like her mother photo to activate or to authenticate the payment, it could work probably. So it is not safe to use something that you cannot actually have control about. If you use password, never actually hands your password to anyone, or even manage it in some places that people can have access on, such as maybe you use the Chrome manager, the Chrome password manager, that when you left your laptop somewhere that you don't know that your friend is accessing your laptop, and then open your Chrome and then open your password manager and then can take your password from there. So just do more labor in do more labor. The more, how is it? The more manual it is, the more safer actually.
Yeah.
So like you don't save your password automatically, it's going to be safer for you. Or between the facial recognition and fingerprint, password will be safer.
So in your opinion that the password is the best way for us currently?
Kinda for now. I think password is better, but it's safer if you can do something else like activating your two-factor authentication on your digital account and other way, but not facial recognition or fingerprint. I don't think that is safe at all, because fingerprint, when you are sleeping, I can use it. I can use your hand to get your fingerprint. That is just a simple way to extract your fingerprint, like when you are sleeping or when you are touching something, just like the detective movie or the spy movie.
Okay.
Does it answer your question, Indra, or do you have another?
Yeah, I have another question. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's still related, but Is it true that the more layers of security is the safest for us?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, oh, that's true. Okay.
Okay, we can move into the next question from Khairul Anwar.
Yeah, what is the question?
In the chat box, a few times ago, there's a transaction which sell data from one of the Indonesian e-commerce. What did government do to solve this and make this kind of problem doesn't happen on the next time?
This is a question that actually the government should answer, not me, but okay. You part as a as part of Indonesian country, as part of the warga negara. What is the warga negara? As part of Indonesian citizen, you can actually push or urge the government to actually make this to have this on trial or put on a court. I guess as IGF member, you know well what government do. Actually, IGF is not really part of the government. Internet Governance Forum is actually a multi-stakeholder forum. Multi-stakeholders mean many stakeholders is able to say something to the forum, so the internet could be governed in a good way. That the multi-stakeholder would be the government, the technical society, the civil society organization, which is I am a part of. So I'm not the government. Also the academic or scholar, you can say something. As long as you are a part of the internet community, you have the right to say something, to add on the discussion about the internet governance. So that's on the comment that you put on, Carol. But on your question, you can urge the government to actually chase the perpetrator. We don't really have the personal data protection or the data protection bill legalized yet, but we do have bill that actually protect our data or our privacy as a citizen of Indonesia. So the government, they need to do something, but I don't think they have been doing enough to actually protect our privacy. And once it's already out like this, then it's out forever. So that's a shame. But yeah, we as part of Indonesian citizens should urge the government to do something. And that something is actually legalize the data protection bill and also chase the perpetrator or arrest the perpetrator of the data leaks.
Yeah.
That I can give to you, Carol.
Okay.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Miss Ellen.
Yep.
I think we come to the end of our session.
Okay.
So if there are someone who wants to ask more question about related to stuff, where can they contact you, Miss Ellen?
So okay, please put on the slide again. I think the next two slide is actually on how you can contact me or contact the Youth Internet IGF. The Youth Internet IGF, the Indonesian Youth Internet Governance Forums is on this. You can contact us through email or through our Instagram at youthigf.not._id. There is actually two accounts. This one is ours, not the other one. So please don't be mistaken. Please hafal itu apa ya? Please memorize the logo. That is our logo. Oh my God, my English so bad. Sorry. Next.
No worries.
Next, you can also contact me in SafeNet, Southeast Asia Freedom of Expression Network. We are defending digital rights in Southeast Asia. You can contact us through these channels, the hotline, the email, our website, and our social media. It's at SafeNet Voice and Awas KBGO. Awas KBGO is an Instagram account that actually speaks specifically on gender-based violence online. So if you are interested on that topic, please contact us on at Awas KBGO or follow us there. So that's it from me. I think I can give the floor back to the MC. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Miss Ellen.
Thank you, Miss Ellen.
You have a
Thank
good
you.
takeaway from this session.
Thank you, Miss Ellen.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
And yeah, so just like usual, we have to take a group photo, but before we took a group photo, we need your consent. We need your consent. So if you're not concerned, you can
consent, please.
Consent, yeah, consent. Sorry. So if you're not consent to be put on the our social media, then you can turn off your video. If you are consent, then you can turn on your video.
Consent?
And So are we clear enough?
Yes, please.
Okay, so
I mean, should we have a session talking about consent?
Yeah, perhaps next time.
I think somebody is having a discussion on that in the background.
Yeah, perhaps. Probably next time. We will contact you again. Okay, make a great pose for the photos. Okay, 1 and 3. Okay, another one, another pose. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you guys. By the way, if you want the material if you want the slide from the conductor, we will give you on the WhatsApp group after you give the feedback to us. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Thank you.
Awesome.
See you next week.
So,
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mr. Ellen. Very fruitful.
Yay!
Stay at home.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you.
Thank you.
You guys are
So we
awesome.
wait for your podcast, okay?
You guys are great.
Why it's always me? Man, come on.
Your audio is bomb. Your audio is popping.
Yeah, you're too vocal, Asto.
Okay, enough. Bye.
See you on the next
See you guys.
session.
Thank you.
See you.